Welcome to Tuesday with Tutah. Hi, everybody. I see Leah. Leah, that is really interesting. It sounds like the time zones are a little kooky with YouTube, huh? And notifications. Hi, Annie Bear. Thank you for Annie Bear's double dipping. She's here and then she's on another channel too. Hello, Ness. Aloha, Richie. Hi, Brenda. Aloha, Glow. Well, thank you guys for showing up. They Hi, Michaela. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Annie Bear. Hi, Ice Wolf. Welcome. And Wayne, how's your neck of the woods with all of this weather? Hi, Michelle with 2 L's and Samantha and Rossi. Wow. And Heather's here too, and Susan. Core. Oh, are we having a party? Hi, Paisley. We're and Nancy's here. Hi, Nancy. So what we're going to do first is you guys can go ahead and hey, neighbor. Hi, Judy. Oh my God, Judy, did you drive this morning? It was insane black ice. Hi, Nana, Heather. Corey, you had flooding? Yeah. The pictures coming out from the East Coast are crazy. Yes. Thank you for that, Leah. Yes. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do in the beginning, just a little thing. Hey, Carol. Hi. Yeah, you can go ahead and put your questions in, put them in capitals, all caps, and then I will see what's going on with Tutah. You were with your granddaughter, Annie. Hi, Lori. Holy smokes. I thought everybody was going to be busy. Thanks for coming by. So what they said, so if there's anybody here that, that's not in the chat, because I recognize everybody here. If there's somebody here that's new, I am JJ. I have a team of, they're called Tutah, and which means teacher in the language that I speak. And I found out, I think I don't know if I've had it for like 9 years, this language. It emerged all at once when I was in Sedona. I'd already been doing a lot of work on myself to heal some things here and there. And this language popped out when I was in Sedona. I came back to my community in Southern California, and we found out that it had healing properties. So that's pretty cool. I also went to school, shamanic energy medicine with Alberto Vialdo and his team of people. That was fun. It was a month long, every day for a month, long days. Okay. I think I'm going to star some people. See if I can do that without erasing them. Brenda, that's how I like to clean. I do some things and then I rest a little bit. Okay. Glow says it's Mercury retrograde. I missed a reading due to time zone mix up. Oh, bummer. That's a bummer. I'm trying to okay, push the button. There we go. Yes, I'm glad that you're okay, Wayne, because you have that river near you. My sister lives in Colchester, Vermont, which is in the northern part, and she she had flooding in her basement, and she does have the pump that automatically comes on when there's flooding, but it was just running down the walls from the storms, just rainwater running down the walls. So she had to like go get another pump to pump it into the sump pump so it could go outside. Heather and says we had a dusting and that was it. Weird weather for the Buffalo area. Yeah, we don't really have any snow here in Idaho. Okay, Michelle with 2 L's. I've got your Ice Wolf says this. Oop. Sorry. I'm trying to push buttons and yeah. Okay, I did it. It's like jumping all around. Oh my gosh, right, Michelle? Great question for all of us. These are good questions. Sweet. Ooh, fun, Carol. Yep, these are some of my favorite questions, guys. Thank you. Good, good, good. Oh, that's good. Oh my God, you guys, these are great questions. Over 3 foot over the flood stage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's some scary stuff, guys. It's so scary when the rivers are raging. It's like it's unpredictable, you know. All right, here we go. Oh, wait a second before I do this. So what they told me, what we were going to do in the beginning, just a little something in the beginning, was to just get comfortable where you are, and just ask yourself, what do I need to adjust, or what can I shift to be a little bit more comfortable right here and right now. And what we'll do is we're just going to breathe in and release. Do that a couple of times. Breathe in and just releasing our day. Breathe in and release our day. If you need to do that a couple of more times, go ahead. It's just we can get caught up in our day, our week, our year. You can word it however you want. But breathe and pat yourself on the back for doing a little self-care here tonight. And then we're going to do a little bit more releasing. We're going to release what belongs to other people, whether it's something that we might have picked up here or there, just other people's energy or the anxiety of anywhere in a grocery store, collectively. We're just these beautiful human beings that sometimes we have to do a little cleansing of ourselves. So we're going to release what belongs to others, and we're just going to send that back to them, or wherever it's appropriate for that energy to go. 他可以什么也怕努他卡，他卡嘛，也怕嘛，是他可提他那个话. And they're saying that our heart space could be much more efficient if we do these little exercises. And I'm sure you guys have exercises that you do as well, where it's just releasing and releasing, clearing and cleansing. Whether it's, a certain kind of bath or a shower. So we're just going to release what belongs to other people. Anoti pamashta. And they say, isn't it interesting if we could send back those opinions that we might keep in our body, those opinions of us, of ourselves from other people. Let's also send those back. They're bringing me to the digestion, so we're just gonna releasing what no longer belongs to us in our belly. What doesn't belong to us, I release from my belly, my heart, my whole being, just releasing what belongs to other people. I can carry my stuff, but I don't know if it's appropriate to carry other people's stuff. It's almost like how they explain it, it's kind of a disservice to carry other people's stuff. I mean, hold on to it for a little while, and then if that's something that you do, and then give it back. We're also going to release what is no longer needed. And this is like taking out the recycling, or taking recycling. It's like taking out the recycling. Kutama ko ashamauka ma yepa maka ashtatama wa yama ye pa yepa. Papa ko anuka ashtatanaka. There's just some things, some ways. Papanuita, and maybe our ways are shifting or adjusting. Papanuka papashtita makya pama ashtita wakya wakya wakya. Just giving permission to release what is no longer needed for us. It's like cleaning out the closet, and the things that don't fit anymore. We get to release that. During yesterday's meditation, there was like this goddess energy, this deity, a female with it was golden triangle headpiece. It was just like how a kid would draw like the sun with the the triangle beams, and she wears a blue dress. She's here again. And she will gladly take our recycling. She'll take the things that don't fit us anymore. And she says, just imagine sweeping out the corners of the closet. There's always so many things in our closet, shoes, whatever it is you keep in your closet. And it's like, how often does a closet get vacuumed or cleaned? Pato kano katanaka shiwa yewa. It's like when grandmother takes out the rug and beats it with a broom to clean the rug. That's what they're saying. Kitama ishe paupan kone kawa yepa tukama shemakiawa. Okay. Then we get to it. Get to it. Now I get to do. So I will be doing, just so you guys know, I have Ice Wolf, Michelle with 2 L's, Leah P, and Samantha first up. Okay. Ice Wolf. They're bringing me to this really interesting environment, Ice Wolf. It looks like the moon or whatever's in the sky. To me, it looks like when the moon is red. And it seems like I'm on a different planet. Pato kato tana kiapa ma ashe mau kiapa. Titana ye papa mako ashewa. And the ground is It's like the ground is barren, almost like if I was looking at um, Mars. So they're saying that this isn't something that you might be familiar with, but they're saying that, oh, thank you, Leah, that we may not, as humans, be aware of this now. And I have my sun lamp on for like the seasonal blahs. And they're bringing me to when I'm in this environment, it's darker. I think it's because whatever is in the sky that is shining, it's got like that red glow to it. And but tapako nakato tama eshtita, but it's just like how the sun gives us vitamins. It's like this also. This also has the what we need when we're here, when we're there. I'm not sure, Ice Wolf, do you have any connections with off-world, off-Earth places? It's very red. Oh, hi, Nivra. Nivra. I'm going to go with Nivra. I keep forgetting. Hi, Bernie girl. There might be a little bit of a delay. Not that you're aware of. Okay, let me just see if they can explain why they're showing me this. Palpako ama ashtama kyata. Ashtitano titamaka eshtita e pamaku ama ashewa. Panuka tita kotamaka pa ashewa. Ama kuatama ashtita pakotita kutita. Ano titama pa kuta yewama ishtita. It's not being dialed in why they're showing me this, but there's also that feeling of wherever we are, no matter like how barren or dry or foreign, that it might feel that there is medicine around. Patokanoka ishtata pakua anopa ishtatai. Panoka ishtitamako yata pamako ishtitamaka pama uewa. And there, I'm not sure, Ice Wolf, if you do, if you have like a spiritual practice, but they're saying sometimes we need to dig down a little bit further. Pako anaka. Because they're showing me they're just digging in the soil, and it's not soil, it's dirt. They keep digging and digging, and they say sometimes when we're, digging deeper into things, that there is a little bit of the sides that slide down. Especially the older things. When we are digging deeper into like some older type things, they're saying that when it's something in the past or patuka or ancestral, that pakonaka eshtakonaka yopatita yamatuta, that the ground is dirt and not soil, because whatever was being grown in the past is already grown. So now it's soil. And when we do dig deeper, sometimes more things are from the side are added into it. And they're just saying what's so great about loose dirt and digging a hole is that a lot of times that hole is filled up by whatever is on the side. I know that might sound confusing, but but it is like digging deeper, and this place seems it seems dark, like the sun isn't shining. So Oh, okay, so you've been struggling and trying to find the light. Yeah, because even if you were looking for, something to grow in that environment, it wouldn't grow because it's dirt. Okay. Pa'anakwa eshtatako. I'm just gonna call, Ice Wolf, let's just call your people in, and, we're just gonna call them in closer, and, I'm gonna they're saying we're putting out, red roses, cut red roses on the ground for your people. Atukamapako ama ishamawa, yewa, placing the red rose, amuka pamuka, ye tita on the stem, pakua et pakanaka pa shemawa. Pakotanashtita, welcome, welcome. And there's some people that have traveled far. Patukapanoshtita, I'm just thanking them for traveling a ways to be here. And they are showing me, Ice Wolf, they're showing me, I don't know if that's an ISIS thing, but they're gold and their wings. And Tutamako Tita Ushtita, yeah, it's got the bird. They keep showing me things and then it leaves really quickly, but Pako ano ma'asheta kotamaka yewa yewa yewa. Matutitonoshtitama. And these people have walked over this barren soil, this rocky soil, and they have come through the Tutanoshtitawa Eshemawa. They're just saying they haven't been stumbling like in the dark, but they'll step on a pebble. They're barefoot. Makutitamako Eshawa. Yeah, panoka Eshtita. And the feeling and the thought of, wanting to feel something, so you're barefoot, but then the ground is like dry with pebbles and stones, and sometimes, um, our feet, they get that protection for when things are sharp. But they're also saying that our eyes also adjust. There's just these adjustments that are not really good or bad. They just are. Amakuataka, Anina, Anina, Apakotana Kapashewa. What if we built a bridge from this place that's got the red, um, I don't know what it is. Anyways, the thing that's red in the sky. Pakonaka Ushtata Wayewa. I'm thinking that you've absorbed whatever medicine the red is in the sky. Kutamako Aishemaka. We're just going to build a bridge, a fresh bridge, pakota, and just imagine a place that is fertile, where there's soil and not dirt. So just imagine yourself walking over this bridge slowly, and imagine, what does this bridge look like? How does it feel on your bare feet? Are there handrails? And when we look back to the vision that they were sharing, where it was dirt, um, how does that feel to step out of that? Pako naka pako anashtita. I would think that it would be some direction would be helpful. And as I say, direction would be helpful. I'm looking at the other side of the bridge, where we imagine whatever it is in your heart space that you would be bridging over to. And it's the bridge turned into, there's so many choices at the other side of the bridge where you get to go. All different sorts of levels. Like one went down to a riverbank. Another one went, this way, left, right, up a little bit, down a little bit. So the bridge is there. Amako ano katonoshita. Where would you think? In your heart space, even if it's just soil and you don't see anything else there, just imagine going from this barren dirt, like with with the essence of red, and then going over this new bridge, and then having your bare feet experience like the most nutritious soil. Like it is just ripe for planting some seeds. Like just feel that experience on your bare feet, and you just know, like if you were to pick up your foot and look, that there would be soil stuck to it, and just how lovely that would feel from where the last vision was. And I see you being very gentle, not to step on the new growth. You know, when you go somewhere and they say, please stay on this path because the things are trying to grow off to the side. It's like that's who you are. You're very mindful of like the little sprouts coming up in the soil, because you know the soil is a bit soft, and if you were to like leave your imprint on that, it may not help. Like you just are very mindful of being respectful. Ano Tita. And I see you, you're wearing like a collared like button-down dress. And it's like it's so neat. They have something wrapped around your waist that has it has seeds and some tools. So panuka ishtata pokona yiwa. So whatever it is that you're looking to grow, pautu tamako ishtata. They say that it's ripe for planting. So feel free to go ahead and, use the trowel, use the spade, and make a nice little home. I almost see like, making, like pushing the dried leaves away, and planting, and just really caring for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it more than 10? Okay. 6. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyways, 10. Like just think of like 10 things that you would like to grow, and they can be like silly little things, or they can be big things as well. And just imagine yourself sitting there and just sending the ground love to grow those seeds. They also want to talk about your voice. Yeah, good tears. They want to talk about your voice because it seems like maybe the songs have they want to say like maybe the songs have died. The Pako Mako Eshiwa, maybe they've dried up. Pako Naitana, there's something about the voice that might have dried up. Pako Maka Nashtita Maka. Ayewa Nui Tamaka Nashtita. Yeah, Pamaku. And they're like, rivers do dry up. That's why they call them like the dry creek bed or whatnot. But while you're there, planting those seeds in the soil, just imagine hato kano katanashtita. Just be aware of your throat, of your voice, of your song. Oh, how lovely! How songs like singing your story into being. Yeah. Yeah, singing your story into being. This is your story. This is new soil. These are your seeds, just yours. They don't belong to anybody else. These are your seeds. Panotitana, your tools. They even have a label on them so nobody would take them. Think they're theirs. Like this is all yours is what they want to say. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see how this works out, planting these beautiful seeds. And what a neat time of year to have a message like that. Well, best of luck to you. Yeah. Okay. Next up. Such a good question. Okay, let's see what they have to say. What can I do to work on having more patience? You're welcome, Ice Wolf. Thank you for coming by. Kataka ma eshtata. They're showing me you packing. Like, I see you with suitcases, and whenever I see the suitcases, they're always kind of like the old-fashioned, like, vintage suitcases. They're square, they've got, like, the clasp, and they've got the handle. Um, Umako no shema, kyatama, kyatama, kyatama. How can you have more patience? I don't know if they're saying this to be funny, but it's like, I see your bags packed and they say, leave. Do you know what that means? Um, it's kind of like, are you moving anywhere, Michelle? Ama tato kama ushtata. Move. That's all they're saying to me is pack your bags and move. I don't know if that's in the cards for you, if that's what you were thinking of. Is that on your docket? That's what my husband says every morning. Hi, Nez. He's like, what's on your docket today? Yeah. I don't know really, Michelle, why would they would say, it's kind of just like literally, like, pack your shit up. I've moved over 20 times in my adult life. I can't move anywhere now because I moved in, oh, okay, with my 93-year-old dad to help him. I wonder if that's what the old suitcases were. Um, hmm. Yeah, that's frustrating. It's really interesting because of, what they were saying for Ice Wolf was, "This is just yours. This is yours for new growth." And, it can when you moved in with your dad, who's 93, has it been kind of hard to, have that feeling of, what they were describing before, where it's like the soil is rich for planting because you're not sure if you have another move in you. Yeah, yeah, I understand. Um, I'm wondering, I'm trying to see, like, who's holding the suitcase, but it feels like it's a woman. But the woman does she feels, it's like she's got, like, let me see. They're saying, like, I was just seeing what year they were showing me. It's like, the 60s. Tutanaka 60s, really? That doesn't seem like the 60s. Anyways, they're showing me somebody who's got, like, it almost has a feeling of, like, the older, flight attendants, because it's like there's a small hat, and the hair is back. There definitely some older clothes, female holding the suitcase. So I'm not sure. I wish I had more for you. Patut Tanaka Yuwa. I'm not sure what kind of, they're just saying faith, and they're showing me, like, if you have, a symbol of what your faith is, for me, they're showing me an equal-sided cross, which means a lot of different things for me. For me, it kind of means, like, balance, but it could also be, balanced in between the crossroads. It's the middle of, like, a medicine wheel. It's like X marks the spot. Oh, in the 60s, okay. But they're showing me, just even, like, tracing, if it's with a stick or if it's with your finger, just like tracing a symbol of faith, or just putting some energy in the ground, wherever it is you are. And just if you can't get down to put your hands on the ground, then you can just imagine the energy coming to that area in a different way, of just like almost giving faith your blessing. But there's something important about laying down the symbol, or laying something down in that means faith to you, and then giving that some love. So, best of luck. You keep coming here, and we will support you. If you need any jokes, Wayne's in charge of the jokes. Okay, so I have Leah, Samantha, Carol, Michaela, and then Nancy. I know that was a lot of questions. Leah, Samantha, Carol, Michaela, and Nancy. My question is, what does my guides or ancestors think I need to know? Trying to find my way in love moving forward. Yeah, that's not easy. Pakunaka, mashtitao kyao for Leah. Calling Leah's people. Leah, I'm not sure. Do you have, they're showing me your people coming from a distance. And at first I saw like, it seems like it's an Indian, Hindu Indian type, like again, and it's like a gold headdress. It's female. She's female. And then it kind of has that feeling of Ganesh. Right, because isn't Ganesh like female, but also the elephant? Yeah. Um, but what they're showing me, Leah, is that you have like a tremendous amount of people coming, and they're kicking up the dust. Like there's so many walking together when they're called in, that they're kicking up dust, so you can't even really see like from their knees down. And they are like stacked. You know what I mean? Like I can't see through them because there's that many. There is one thing that I do, Leah, that might be useful for you is I'm gonna try to. Okay, so I go to this place that I call the void. The void. And so for me, it's like it's quiet and it's dark. And I really like to like just check my perimeter, like it's radar. And I just go around and just see if there's any like blips. And then if there is, maybe just, launch an investigation to just see what kind of information is there. But what they're showing me when your people are coming, that yours is more of the it's dirt. But I don't see any of the sharp things like they were showing me with Ice Wolf. It's like when you're there, it's made out of like compacted dirt. Like it's well worn. It's well worn. Like people have walked on it enough, so it's well worn. But even when there's like this tremendous amount of people coming in to help you or support you, they it kicks up dirt even though it's compacted. But you can do the same thing where if you stand there and just imagine your feet on, and it's kind of reddish soil, like, I'll just say reddish soil, and it has a softness to it, even though it's hard, compact. But and they really love the idea of having the red dust on your feet, on your bare feet. But you can do that. Just look at your feet and then just see just practice going out into this perimeter. Um, I think this could be a way to connect with the people that are coming. Bye, Judy. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, there's something about the dust, which means older. Like my people say that they're here to kick up the dust. That's what Tutah, the group, says, is that they're here to kick up the dust for like the patutama kueshewa, for like the remembering, like things that have, you know, tamakutita might have been like trampled on, or Tito walked over. Tutano kapa ushamawa iwanui ta pakua ushewa. That our people are rising. They're rising in their titanushtita. They're journeying to us, like this tanuka ushtanuka, like nomadic, in a nomadic way. So there you go. There's your red dust, your red dirt. But I do get that kind of feeling where it's like, with such a tremendous amount of people coming forward and emerging for you, because you're saying that you want to, in a loving way, move forward. Tana ashtatatoka. They're just saying that maybe some of the things that are happening outside of you, just even in the world today, can be a bit ugly and not in the form of love. And so they say, widen your parameters on finding your way in love moving forward. Just widen the parameters up a little bit. Like maybe, how you can go to like love and kindness, respect, like, I'm going to visit the void, the edges where the dust hides. Yes. Doesn't that sound like fun, Leah? I want to go right now. Let's go. But yeah, don't, like, it's okay if you can't move forward with love. Richie says, I'm not good with time, but I saw the number 6 very clear when JJ read your question. 6 months, 6 weeks, or the month of 6. Cool. It's good to have you back, Richie. Yay. Yay for us. All right, Samantha, and then Carol, and then Michaela. Samantha, what's my best step forward? They're a little tricky today. Oh, the edge of the web. That sounds like a book I would read. Well, an Audible book. I would buy the Audible book. Okay. Samantha, they're being a little silly, or maybe not. Maybe this makes sense. But I was like, what's the best step forward? And it was like, they said to the side. It's like step to this, some way, sometimes it's not right in front of us. It's off to the side a little bit. Pakunaka tamaka yewa shewa nuita. Titana pakunaka ma shewa. And they are showing me from going from this year to next year. And as if you are stepping, I see like this in the past, as you're stepping into this new year, it like, it's almost like something shakes up, and the past, like, tanokashtita, ye panokanashtita, gets tutano kia, Ye Tanaka, kind of like tumbles down when um, when your foot lifts up. Tako tanoshita pako abayewa. And so when you're stepping into 2024, right? Did I get the year right? Okay. That it almost feels a little dizzy, like a little like exposure-ish because that's probably not a word, but it feels like there's exposure. And oh, shebpaka nakiata, yeshemakiatya. You might feel like you're gonna fall because what was uh, whatever was there supporting like the earth, the past, whatever, um, like that, you might feel like you're gonna lose your balance. It's almost as if it's almost as if the years before were like training wheels. And as you're going in, it's like your training wheels are taken off. So it's almost like it might feel a little unbalanced because the thing that you're used to isn't there anymore. Anotita, but they're saying like once you step in, and I see like the things that happened before. Um, again, I don't see um, that there's no light right there. So it's almost as if that has been put to rest, and you're stepping into. It seems like you're stepping into a sunny place, but you also be open to stepping to the side and not just going forward. And um, when they say that, it's like sometimes you don't see something coming, but it's good. Yeah, but from the side, not from the back, where it's like you have absolutely no idea. You'll see it. It'll be from the side though. An unauthorized side trip. Okay. Okay, Carol, and then Michaela, if you're still here. Hi, Shockwave. Welcome. But what if you fly? Hi, Hypnicity. Hi, Bobby. Okay. Your meditations have been intense. Am I close to a breakthrough with the psychic abilities? Excuse me. You know, so everyone, I met Carol at the Bryce retreat, and so Carol, I find you to be like a very grounded person, and it's so interesting because I see you standing, um, and again, they're showing me dirt. It's so interesting how all of these are combined, but there are some ancestors, especially this elder female. She has like it's whitish gray braids. Titonoshtita, the weathered skin. Tutanoshita spent a lot of time outside, and it's as if they are again like the ground is crumbling over there, and I see them emerging. So it's like when the ground crumbles, it almost turns into steps, um, and she's coming out, but there's some other people coming out as well. So these are definitely this elder female. And it's interesting. I say grounded because they were emerging from the ground, which is so interesting. Totano, and they say like they have bones. They have bones to shake. As if the people who read bones. And I almost get the feeling, how there's like symbols with Reiki or whatnot. they're again talking about bones. I almost have this sense that like the knowing of this type of writing or this type of symbol um, where it's written in bone. So cool. Written in bone. Anotita, but it's so funny because they're breaking through the ground. Okay. But they're coming. They're coming. So they're already well on their way. Like they only have like a quarter of the way to go now. So I would say they're breaking through to come meet you. Not meet, to see you again. I love it when they say stuff like that. What can Tutah tell me about develop? Oh, these are back to back. I love that. Let's see if they show us dirt again. Michaela, what can Tutah tell me about developing my psychic? It's so funny when I looked down, they said, I read belief, like psychic beliefs, belief. I feel like you're super excited. Like, I feel like this, they're using the word like trepidation. Apamako anata pa ishtatama kiama kiama kiama. Pato tamaka tita iapama ishtata. Ayeta ye iama ishtata mapa. Pakitana ishtata pama wayewa. So I'm seeing like a temple. Pano kapama ishtata mayewa. Almost as if in my limited knowing, it would be like a temple in like Nepal or something. It's like the people they've shaved their hair. There's this temple, like the temple of workings. And I'm trying to see what the buildings look behind them, and I think it's made out of it is made out of earth. They're like earth dwellings, but above ground, possibly a little bit underneath as well. And it's like it does. There's like this this energy in the heart space of just like I wonder if we could do something, Michaela, if you're here. Just think about put your hands on your heart space. Anutita, anatanaka paishtata makia. Okay, so if you put your hands on your heart space, and I guess we could all do this, just telling your energy, your heart space, the panokapashawa, kotanaka oshawa, and just saying when the time is here, I will be ready. When the time is here, I will be here. I will show up, like showing up. Pakutama ka'ashamawa. And it's almost like when you're waiting for somebody to come to the door or down the street, and you you keep looking and you keep looking, and you're like, wait, I think I can hear him. I think I can hear him. it's like, um, it's like stepping back from the window, stepping back from the door, just closing your eyes and just, letting it be known that, when they come to the door, if they, are coming down the street or whatnot, that, you're ready. You'll be ready. It's like you have your shoes on, you're, like, ready to go out. You're not this isn't one of those cases where you're like, "Oh, man, time got away from me." Like, you're ready. So ready. But I just keep wondering, like, when are they gonna come to the door? And it's like, just step back and know that um it's so funny because they're like, "We don't come through the door." They don't come from where you're, like, looking. It's almost like they come from behind you and sweep you off your feet and take you on a ride. Yeah, almost as if it's like a fun thing. It doesn't, like, shock you. It might surprise you a little bit, but it's like this whirlwind that comes from behind you, lifts you up into, like, a seated position, and you go on a ride. That's pretty cool. Good luck, Michaela. Okay, Nancy, and then Nana Heather, and then Susan. Okay. Nancy, can I get a message? Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. Hmm. I just have this beautiful okay, so there's angelic energy, but I feel like there's this expanse in the heart space. Like, I'm not sure if that's something that you're working on, this beautiful expanse of the heart space. Um, and they also I can hear, it's not just in one ear, it's in both, like a high pitch, frequency, and an open heart. Um, Definitely an angelic feeling. If you've ever flown before, you'll notice, like, at certain times of day when you're on the plane that the clouds, have, like, and it's so fun to be in the clouds. It's, like, has a pinkish tinge. It's like it's got, like, a light gray, it's got the white, and so that, energy is coming through with the angelic stuff. Mama Guatita. Yeah, it's very heavenly. Koteta ba majtita. Mauka tanaka. Yay, Tita. I kind of sense like you sit on the clouds. Tamashtita. And you have your favorite kind of cloud, but they're all good. And it's almost as if you get to decide, what rains down from the clouds. Like, I was seeing, like, silver stars, raining down, and it doesn't even have to they weren't like shooting stars. It was like you were just, like, kind of um, gifting this this falling of these silver stars. But I can totally see you sitting crisscross applesauce on the cloud and being very comfortable. Hmm. Would you prefer to be in the clouds and, than more, like, on the ground? I know that's how, I can be, where it's like it's kind of dense, here on Earth, It's dense, like going, doing the everyday things. But when I see you sitting on the cloud, with your legs crossed, and it's kind of effortless to like it's effortless and it's light there. Because I was just like, I don't think she wants to come down. Almost like the kids that climb the tree or go in the tree house, and the mom's like, "You need to come down now, dinner's ready." It's almost like, you don't want to. You don't want to. So I'm just wondering, playing around with that, Nancy, is, if that resonates with you. I'm a Pisces, Liz. Um, what I'm kind of getting is the sense of, you can like, you can take pieces of that cloud, of that light feeling where it's almost, like, effortless to send down whatever you're sending down, but taking that and, tying it to your shoes. I spend a lot of time alone on the earth, but in the clouds. Yeah. But they're just saying, when it's required, your requirement time, your community service down here on earth, you can put the clouds, underneath your feet to make it a little bit lighter, a little bit less dense, and to, like, have that feeling of, um, that it's just when you're sitting there, it's, like, happy, light, and it's effortless. Like, you're just you're just really good at it. Um, so, yeah, that's they're sharing their wisdom and your community service. I'm gonna tell my friend Sue that. Oh my gosh. She's always like, "Why did we reincarnate?" Nana Heather, I have always felt in a past life. Oh, I terraced land. Did I? Tutanaka, Ashewa. Ye tita maka ama Ashewa. Tamaka Osha Maukiawa. Yapa ma Shewa. Patui Pamakuwa Shimawa. So I see an adult holding on to like a younger male's hand, because I was like, I wonder if that's a timeline right now that we could go visit. Like if we went over the bridge connecting the timelines, I wonder if that's something we can do. And they slowed me down, and they said that there's Pako Tatanoshtita Yewa, like a mature woman, not a young woman, a mature woman holding on to the hand of, I think it's a boy. Um, I can only see the back of them. They're not going to let me get past that. I'm like, the bridge. Let's go. I'm like, let's go. Let's go check out that past life or that current life over there in that timeline. But they are stopping me at the mature woman that's holding the grandson, the young male, the young boy. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. It's either between 7 and 9, the boy. And this woman is also wearing the kind of that older outfit, because I can see like the hat. It's an older hat that a female would wear. And again, we're going back to the 60s. She didn't like dressing up. This person didn't like dressing up, Nana Heather, but they are dressed well when I'm seeing them, so they must be going somewhere. Because they're giving me the sense that the young boy has been like cleaned behind the ear. And it seems like they're waiting for somebody. They're waiting. Kapatutana mapa kopa ma eshamawa. Yay, tita. And you know how like if people will for young boys like their hair sticks up. It's like they're, making sure that they're presentable. And I'm getting like this may or may not be true, but because I don't actually see it, but I get the feeling they're waiting for a train. But they won't let me get to that past life. Maybe we could try that another time. I'm not sure who these people are, but I'm getting blocked. I'm like, is it blocked? And I'm like, yes, it is blocked. Yeah. Okay, Susan, and then Lori, and we're at an hour. So let's see what we can do here, Susan. Breathe. I feel like I was holding my breath, and now I need to breathe. Yeah, just breathe. They're bringing me to the back area. Let's see if this makes sense to you, Susan, if you're still here. So just imagine if you had like angel wings. I was like angel wings. And like what would happen, like you got them wet. So they're in the back, but it's almost like there's a weight to them, and we can't fly. We can't fly right now, and the wings are weighted down because it's like you're emerging from something that's water like some situation where you can't fly right now. And they're when you get out of the shower and your hair is like super wet, it's almost like if you didn't have a towel to dry those wings off. So let's just see what they have to say about that, because they're like the word sopping wet wings. And that also means like it's being like pulled backwards, the weight of it. So I'm just gonna like do some energy work right in between your shoulder blades. Just letting your body energy know that this is just temporary. We don't need to fall backwards. There are three helpers. I'm not seeing who they are, but like when I remove my hand from the spot on your back, it's like they take turns making sure you don't fall backwards. And I'm sorry that your wings are wet. And it's so interesting because I'm like, well, if there's 3 people, can't they like squeeze out some of the water? And they're like, no, that's something you have to do. That's your work, but they can make sure you don't fall backwards and give you some support. Um, but I don't know about you guys, but physically, today, it could just be where I live. Um, it's like this. There's a lot of moisture. Yeah, Susan. Yeah. So just rewind it a little bit. Um, just rewind it a little bit, and you'll get the message. Uh, but my physical body has been having aches and pains. Like my husband's lower back hurts. My mom's knee hurts more than usual. Yeah, my knee hurts. My teenager's knee hurts. It's like, yeah, aches and pains. Okay, and then we have Lori. I'm curious what Tutah recommends to assist in honoring the light and dark aspects of the solstice energy, learning more about balancing both. That's so interesting because even with Susan, they were doing that duality again of like what's in shadow and what's in light. I'm really curious to see what they say, Lori. So this is a great. I love how all of these are connected in a way. Yeah, you too, Annie Bear. Okay. Assisting in honoring the light and dark of the solstice energies. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing is, so I see like the light and the dark is like through the, the human is through the, human self, um, half and half. Pakotananashita, it's centered, but in this hand they're holding a shovel. It's like the spade kind of shovel. Tukama Paishamaukia. So it's not like for shoveling snow or anything like that. It's kind of like digging for digging. So that one's in the shadow. I can't figure out because this one's going down, this one's going up, the other hand. And I can't figure out what they're putting in your hand. And I don't think I'm supposed to know, but if you are one of those people, um, or let's just hold space right now and just see if you had a shovel in one hand, that's in the shadow. What would balance that out in the other hand? It's like this hand is pointing, it's going up. At first I thought it was like a sprig of like something green, but then they're like, no, it's not for you to see. And they're showing me that symbol for DNA that's going like where is that going? It's like the strand of DNA, and it's just it's not stationary, like it's moving. Like I can see like the individual colors of the, like of the DNA. And it's almost as if it is moving. Coming from above. Papa no kama ashtita. Ya pama kotita makoma ashtatamaka. Ya tita, ya tita. Patu itama pao shimawa. So maybe it's the grounding. Kotashtita pama katanashtita with the shovel. Kotama vishiwa. Yeah, panoka. Yeah, but I would just be guessing. I think this is for you, and I'm sorry if that's cryptic, but to balance out these energies, it has something to do with DNA, a spade shovel in the shadow, and there's something with your hand up. Like, I don't know what that hand up. I don't know what they're placing there or what you have in your hand. Okay, and that's an hour and 14. Let me just see. Oh, I'm looking, Lori. It says that you have some family members that are sick. Okay, I thought I saw this. I don't know if Bobby, if you're still here or not. Okay, so Lori says the motion of the DNA moving is what is manifesting for us with all of the blue light entering. The right hand is allowing the energies to enter. And you got your angel light. I'm going to look that up in my book. Or you could just say, what is that good for? Angel light. Oh, good, Bobby, you're here. Yeah, I'm glad that you understand that. Yeah, I've been getting when Tutah speaks and does the hand gestures, like yesterday in the journey, they keep doing this. They'll do like half here and half here, but they're doing the like the DNA symbols, the DNA. So yeah. So Bobby says I'm 62. So you're so it seems like your two sisters and then your mom passed. I really don't know my life purpose. Been told I have gifts, but don't know how to open up, and you feel so empty. Ooh, the loss. Yeah. Okay. Let me see what they say, Bobby. Thank you for coming. Okay, so what they're showing me is so I see you, um, and I see like there's this it's not exactly a door through you. It's a kind of like if you were going through a teepee, like how the teepee door kind of goes over here and then there's like a flap. And so there's like this flap, and it's so interesting because the material that I'm seeing that we're going to go through, like go into you through, is kind of like that. It's that oiled canvas feel to it, where it's kind of like older. The fabric is durable. Um, so it's like I see them opening up, and when we open that area up, I just see the galaxy when I'm looking at what's in this opening in you. So galaxy, 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 galaxy. Let's see what they have to say about that. It's like floating. It's like floating on air. It's like floating. Mama koka mtako. Okay, they want to come through and they want to say some things, but I just want to tell you physically what I'm feeling when I enter this, and like I go through the flap into the galaxy, and it feels very let me see, how do I explain this? It's like my body relaxes. It's like that no gravity thing, but I'm not like going fast. I'm not going fast. Um, and they are bringing me physically they're bringing a little bit of a pain below one of the breasts, like, you know how sometimes people can get like a sharp pain, like near the rib cage. So they're bringing that up. But when I'm floating in this galaxy of yours, it feels as if um, like the tension is gone. And I'm telling you this because, you know, when people come to me and they use like either their light language or, you know, their, you know, the gift that they're working on, it's like I really, really enjoy telling them what I'm experiencing when they're doing their own thing. Um, so yours is it makes me feel like this place that I can go with you is it feels floating and it feels like the best way to describe it is I really love when the power goes out. I don't care if the power goes out forever because there's like my whole body reacts to like all the stuff around me all the time, like the energy, the light, the frequency, this and that. And it's almost like it's like I get bombarded and so I get tense um, without even knowing. It's almost like if there was this pitch that I just really couldn't recognize until it's gone, you know? So if the pitch was like to like go way down, I would notice it like, oh, wow, I'm more relaxed. So it's like all the tension goes away. But there is that pain that there's that pain under the rib cage. Um, Papa Malkopama Erstata. Yewa. And they're like, that's a good place to start. That's a good place to start. Do you feel like you have a calming effect? Do you feel like you might have a calming effect on people? And I really like that imagery because of that heavy oiled canvas. That's very like grounding and earth based. And then the galaxy is light and floaty. Okay, so I think this is just exploring that a little bit more, Bobby. Um, I'm just asking, like, what is there any advice on the steps to take? Um, they said just knowing that, you know, opening up the flap to access that galaxy, that feeling of like, come on in here. It's the tension will dissipate as if you were a buffer in a way of the things that bombard other people. Um, and it's the right hand. It's almost as if the right hand. Um, I can see you putting your right hand on like somebody's ankle. The person's laying down, and I see you like you're holding on to someone's ankle, and um, it feels really caring, and it feels there's something about your hand and the ankle bone. Yeah. Well, Bobby, you have us. Um, and it's okay to not know. And it's okay to not push it, you know, or try to force something. I know it's frustrating to like, you know, want to know everything, but what they did is they showed you that the you can open up this flap and you have this galaxy inside of you. But we are here. Um, we're right here. And I'm sure you know the other people as well. Annie Bear has her channel. Richie's getting settled, but he has it. Heather, who is here, has a channel, and Brenda as well. So if you yeah, if you like and subscribe to the people who you might feel like a connection to or whatnot, or even try people that you don't feel connected to, and just keep asking, is there a message of of what the next steps are, or even you might even have asked this question, like, from your sisters or your mom, do they have any, now that if they've stepped out of the physical, do they have any knowledge or advice for me going forward? And I have a feeling if that question is asked, there might be some great healing. Like my dad, my dad stepped out of the physical, and he was really good at lots of things, but he's showing me like spackling the wall, like as if the hurting will always be there, but like putting a little bit of the spackling in, just to hold things together is how I would say. Hold things together just for a little while. Yeah. I hope that makes sense, and I hope we see you again, Bobby. Oh, you're closest to your dad? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not an easy time right now. Yeah, so I'm hugging you, and I hope we get to see you again. This is a really great, supportive community. We're really tight, and we're very welcoming, supportive, and you could pretty much say anything here, which is really nice, because in our daily lives, we may not want to talk about the spiritual stuff. Been gone over 30 years. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, hugging you guys, and thank you for showing up. I loved all of how the stories kind of played on one another. So yeah. Yeah. Nancy's hugging you. Annie Bear is saying, yep, we do. We take care of one another, don't we? All right. I will see you guys. Oh, Friday. Oh my gosh. On Friday, I get to, right, Annie Bear? Oh, wait. Yeah. Wait, no. What am I doing? Oh, it's not Annie Bear this time. It's Terry. I'm going on with Terry. We're gonna do some Kundalini rising stuff. It's something I've been getting, is this Kundalini energy. I don't know a lot about it, so I will be relying on you guys and Terry, but I do know that this energy is rising. So I'm excited to, what time? Let me see. Anybody? She sent me an email. Let me just check my email. There she is. I might have to go to YouTube. If you go to YouTube, go to Terry's channel. Let me see. I've got the StreamYard. I don't know. You guys would probably find the answer before I do, but I think it's in the evening. Yeah, it's in the evening. I'll put it on my community page. Oh, hi, Geppy. Is it Geppy? It's Geppy Gwen, right? Yeah. Oh, Paisley. Did I say hi to you already? All right, I'm gonna go. I gotta go watch some anime with my teenager. Okay, bye everybody.